today in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my diet and fitness tips because in the past year I've switched to a more healthier lifestyle, and I've mentioned this in my previous videos and you guys were really wondering how I transitioned, you know, like all my tips for you guys, so I thought I'd spill out my secrets. But before I get started, I wanted to talk about this website called mooncats.com, and I actually got my scarf from there. And this scarf is literally the softest scarf that I've ever owned. You've probably seen this whole like Burberry design going on in my previous videos because I really like this design. Mooncats.com sells really good quality scarves for less than $40, and I actually got a 30% off coupon code for you guys, so I'll put that in the description box. And they have some really cute ones for the upcoming spring and summer season. So if you want to buy some cute and really good quality scarves for 30% off, make sure you check them out, and without further ado, let's get started. So for me, the most important and hardest step in starting a healthier lifestyle is eating better. In the beginning of 2014, I used to eat really bad, and the whole reason I started my healthier lifestyle was because I came to the realization that I was not doing my body a favor. I used to eat like 2 chocolate bars a day. I used to eat like pizza 4 times a week. I always used to eat white bread and drink a lot of sugary iced tea, and I started panicking once the summer season was coming up because I wasn't really happy with my body, and that's how I started my journey. I started eating better by cutting out processed foods from my diet. So that means that anything that comes with shiny packaging and comes with 300 ingredients that you don't know what they are in the back of the label, I just stopped eating that kind of stuff. I know from personal experience that you're gonna want to cut out all sugar and all processed foods at once, but if you do that, it's not going to work out. So you've got to learn to cut them out one by one. So if you're like, okay, I'm not going to eat any junk food from now on, and you're going to be like good on day 1, and then on day 2 you're going to be like, okay, yeah, and then on day 3 you're going to be like, who cares, YOLO, and then you're going to start eating a tub of Nutella, and you're going to end up with like a bad stomach. So if you want to avoid doing that, you got to learn to eliminate those kind of stuff slowly. As a little kid, I never really liked soda. I used to drink Sprite every now and then, but I just didn't enjoy it. So instead of like drinking soda, I used to drink iced tea, and iced tea isn't any better. It has a lot of sugar in it. I remember my first transition being drinking water instead of iced tea. So if I went to a restaurant, instead of ordering iced tea, I just ordered water, and then I just got used to it. I didn't crave it anymore. If you do something for 21 days, it starts being a habit. So if you start eating healthy for 21 days, you're gonna see it becoming a everyday routine for you. Just make sure you incorporate a lot of fruits and veggies into your diet. If you don't like vegetables, you can add them into like your fruit smoothies. I used to eat 2 candy bars every day at school, and then one day I just stopped eating 2 and I started eating 1, and then a few days later I just stopped, and instead I brought like fruit from home, or like healthy like trail mix and like nuts and stuff like that. Nuts are really good because they have so much protein in them, and they do have a lot of fats, but they're good fats, so they're good for your body. Don't be that girl sitting before lunch calculating how many calories she has left. Nobody likes that kind of people. Instead, just ask yourself, is this good for me? Switch out some things with healthier options. So white bread and like white pasta, rice, they all have sugar in them. It's really easy for your body to break apart those sugars, and that causes your blood sugar level to like spike up, and that just makes you crave more sugar. So instead, switch over to like whole wheat pasta, whole wheat bread. Whole wheat stuff has a lot of fiber in them. Fiber is really good for you because it's harder for your body to break apart fiber, so that makes you feel more full and you don't eat as often. Another thing that's really good for your body is protein. I eat so much protein. You can get protein from a lot of vegetables, from eggs, spinach, lean meat, chicken, and muscle burns fat. So that's like a bonus. Overall, just try to minimize the amount of junk food and processed foods you consume, because you are what you eat, so don't be cheap. Instead, be good quality and eat a big breakfast, a normal lunch, and a small dinner, because as the day goes on, your metabolic rate slows down. So when you wake up, your metabolic rate is actually at its fastest, but to get it to that point, you actually have to eat a big breakfast, like a 300-calorie breakfast. I'm talking big. I like to eat eggs and a slice of whole wheat bread with fruits. And if you need some healthy breakfast ideas, I did a video on that last week, and I'll link it down below. You can treat yourself every once in a while, and you shouldn't feel guilty about that. Just remember that piece of dessert will make you happy for like a minute or 2, and then you'll forget about it an hour later, but the body that you've always wanted will make you happy for a whole lifetime. So with eating comes drinking, and what should you be drinking? water. I go to the bathroom literally 15 times a day because I drink so much water. I like to drink a big glass of water when I wake up, because when you wake up, your body's really dehydrated. It hasn't had any water for like 8 hours. The average human has to drink 2 liters of water every day, but you can actually go online and calculate how much water you need to drink precisely. If you take a water bottle with you where you go, you will not forget to drink it, so make sure you do that. And if you don't like the taste of water, and if it's like too boring for you, then you can add some lemons, oranges, blueberries, cucumbers. Where I live, they don't sell blueberries, which is the saddest thing, but instead, I like to add some lemons and oranges. Lemons and oranges have a lot of citrus in them, so they're really good for your digestion, and it's kind of like a detox. It cleans out the toxins from your body. It just flushes them all out, and it reduces bloating, so that's a plus. A lot of people think that Victoria's Secret models get their perfect body by just like eating an apple a day. That is not the case. They just eat balanced meals, and just like dieting, fitness is also a big part of staying healthy. I don't do team sports because I just suck at those. I've never been really good with any sport that involves a ball, but that doesn't mean I'm not active. If you find something that you do like doing, you're gonna want to do it. I like dancing, so I signed up for a dance academy, and I go there and we're getting ready for a show, and it's just also fun. I run a lot. I run whenever I'm bored. I like taking my dog for a walk. Just remember that a bad workout is better than no workout. 30-day challenges are a great place to start off. They are all aimed for beginners. On day 1, you do something really simple like 5 squats. Literally, that's it. And day by day, you'll do more and more, and you'll challenge your body. And by the end of day 30, I promise you, you will see a difference. That is basically how I started working out. Every time I want to work out, I go on WeHeartIt and type in workout, and there are like millions of different routines and sets. Something I do but don't really like doing, but I do it anyway because it's really good for your body, are high intensity interval training. If you don't know what that is, it's perfect for those of you that don't have time to work out. Basically, it's you burning a lot of fat in a little amount of time. This type of training gets and keeps your heartbeat up and burns more fat. So this means you start sweating and you start getting sore, but it's better for you in the long run because after a HIIT workout, your body continues burning fat even after like 7 days after you work out. You should never allow your body to adjust to one intensity level because after a while it just won't work for you. So you gotta keep on challenging yourself and do something harder every single day. For me, my favorite part about staying active is just that I can do like 200 squats and then the next day I won't feel sore. And that's just an amazing feeling. It makes you so proud of where you've come. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to what you were yesterday, because if you keep on doing that, you're gonna realize how far you've come, and you're gonna be proud of yourself, and you're gonna want to keep on doing it even more. So now I'm gonna be showing you my favorite exercises, and I do these every time I work out.
Dog Milka, just like the chocolate, out for a walk at the seaside. And this is my favorite time of the day because I get to relax and just breathe and spend quality time with my puppy, and it's just the most amazing time for me.
Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, sometimes it is the only thing that makes us feel alive.
As cardio, I like to walk for a minute, and then I like to run for a minute, and then I sprint for 30 seconds. And this is HIIT training, and it gets me sweating, and it gets my heart beating.
Where our eyes never close.
So if I didn't go for a run before my workout, I like to jump rope so I can warm up, and I do 2 sets of 45 seconds. And then I do speed skaters, and it's basically like you're ice skating or something like that. It's really simple. And then I do squats, and I do 4 sets of 25 reps. Make sure when you squat you can see your toes, and when you stand up, squeeze your butt. And then I do jump squats, and jump squats are normal squats, but when you're going up, you jump. There's an ab workout video on YouTube that I do every single time I work out, and these are some of the moves that are in it. Crunches, and I like to hold my crunches for 2 seconds, that way it's more effective. And then I just do up downs. I don't know what they're called, but you just put your legs up and then down and then pull them in, and then you can reverse them down. The hard part about this move is keeping your lower back on the floor. And then I do leg up crunches and try to keep your leg a little straighter than mine. And this next move, it kills me. It kills my abs, and it's probably my favorite ab exercise ever. And then I just do the same exact thing on the other legs.
Let's get up, cause this deadbeat town's only here just to keep us.
And then I do bicycle crunches and try to touch your elbows to your knees.
Alone, just thinking if
You're gonna need a Pilates ball for the next move, so just get your Pilates ball, put it between your legs, and then put it back in your arms. And when you're squeezing the ball, you're like really working your abs. And then I do Russian twists using my Pilates ball, and you can use weights or you don't have to use anything at all. And moving on to butt exercises, I do donkey kicks, and I did 70, but once my body gets used to 70, I add another 10 reps. And then I do leg raises, and I did 50 of those on each leg. And then I do fire hydrants, 30 on each leg, and this is the most disturbing move. It looks like you're a dog peeing. And then I do this move, I don't know what it's called, it's basically a leg raise, and then you pull your leg in.
you look so perfect standing there.
So this is a hip move, and it's basically a burpee. You jump up and then get in a push-up position, and then you can do push-up. As you can see, my push-ups really need some working on. And then I do lunge jumps.
I got your name tattooed.
I always like to finish my workouts with a 1 or 2 minute plank.
I'm so
Another way I stay active is kickboxing, and I don't know how to kickbox, but there are a bunch of YouTube videos and like YouTube boxing workouts, and I just like to follow those. There are people out there that would die to be able to work out, and you're just there at home being a couch potato. So get up, get your butt moving, do it for you. Do it so you can wake up and look in the mirror and be like, damn, I look sexy. Because once you do that, nothing's gonna be able to stop you. I hope I could motivate you guys to go outside, to get moving, to start eating healthier, and I'll see you in my next video. If you have any questions, make sure you email me or ask them, tweet me, do anything, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all, so Pluto and bye.
don't move, honey.